Alright, we're going to take a look at a piecewise defined function. So it has three separate parts. It looks like the parabola x squared if x is less than 0. It looks like 0 at 0. And it looks like the line y equals 2x plus 2, so it has a slope of 2 and a y-intercept of 2 if x is larger than 0. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll use a little bit of colors to kind of break this up. So everything has to do with a 0 here. That's that everything has a 0 in there, so that's kind of our connecting point. So on the left of 0, we'll use the x squared. At 0, we'll use 0. And then greater than 0, we'll use 2x plus 2. This particular question, they wanted us to evaluate the function at a couple of different values. So one of them, they wanted us to find f of 1. So when we use the function notation, what's inside the parentheses there, that's our x. And what we need to do is figure out where 1 lives. Is it less than 0, is it equal to 0, or is it greater than 0? And it in fact is greater than 0, which tells us we're going to use the 2x plus 1. Okay. And when we use 2x plus 1, we're going to replace the x with whatever we're feeding the function, and we're feeding the function a 1. Okay, so then after that, we get an answer of 4. Then they ask us to find, I think it's f of negative 3. So first thing we got to do is, well, is negative 3 greater than 0, equal to 0, or less than 0? It in fact is less than 0. So when we're less than 0, we're going to use the x squared function. And instead of using the x, we're going to use negative 3 as our x. And plug that in, and we get 9. Then finally, they ask us to find f of 0. So where does 0 live? Is it less than 0? No. Is it greater than 0? No. It's equal to itself. It's equal to 0. So when the function, when the x is equal to 0, the output of the function is just 0. Okay. So it might be helpful to draw yourself a number line and then put the three pieces of the function on there. That might be a good strategy to kind of help evaluate the function. And it just takes a little bit of practice and you get the hang of it.